So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to go over 3 very interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to cover for today's video includes a new report regarding the final release of PlayStation 5 SSD expansion, which is something I know many have been waiting for, so we're going to talk about that. Beyond that, we're going to look at the State of Play event from yesterday, my reaction, and what was announced there, along with new news that a major PlayStation studio is essentially shutting down. First, let me know what you'd rate the State of Play event from yesterday from 1 to 10. I personally thought this show was okay, and we're going to talk about that in a sec. So for now, let me know what your rating for the show is from 1 to 10. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the State of Play event from yesterday. So I'll lay out all the major news that came out from the event first, then give my reaction and highlights for the showcase in terms of what was showcased there, what was at the event. First, we got to look at Crash 4 getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade, and they showcased that with faster loading, DualSense capabilities, 3D audio, and more. I'm personally tempted to get this on PlayStation 5 just for the DualSense upgrade alone, but that's just me. You guys know how I feel about DualSense. Next up on the list, Returnal got a new gameplay video, which looked great. After that, we got a surprise reveal of a new game called Sifu, which caught me off guard because of the combat gameplay. It really looks good. It's coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 this year. Then we got to look at a new game called Knockout City, which is a dodgeball based multiplayer game focused on hitting dodgeballs on each other. So that's that. This was then followed up by Solar Ash gameplay, our first look at Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and the announcement that Oddworld Soulstorm will be coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 on April 6th. Oddworld will also be the free PlayStation 5 PS Plus game for April as well, which is of course nice. After that, we got a new look at Kena Bridge of Spirits, which looks better and better each time I see it. The game now also has a release date of August 24th, moving it from the expected early 2021 March release time frame. You can also pre-order off the store right now for $39.99. Deathloop was the second last game showcased at the show, which still looks great. I'm excited for it come this May. And finally, we got the announcement that Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade will be coming to PS5 this June 10th with new content. Everyone who has the PlayStation 4 version of Final Fantasy VII will also be able to get it for the PlayStation 5 for free. So that was the show. It was okay in my opinion. Kena was what helped it a lot for me personally. Returnal gameplay and Deathloop are nice to see, but I just want those games in my hands at this point. Sifu was of course a solid surprise, but that Kena gameplay was what really helped the show for me personally. Now, diving into the second story of the video, and this one is pretty sad. Sony has seemingly confirmed the end of one of their major studios. Reading from pushsquare.com, Sony has officially confirmed that it's reorganizing Japan studio effective April 1st. One of the oldest first-party teams within the platform holder stable will be reconstructed around Team Asobi, the developer of recent Astro's Playroom, as well as Astrobot Rescue Mission and the Playroom VR. A statement shared with IGN explains, in an effort to further strengthen business operations, Sony Interactive Entertainment can confirm PlayStation Studios Japan will be reorganized into a new organization on April 1st. Japan Studio will be recentered to Team Asobi, the creative team behind Astro's Playroom, allowing the team to focus on a single vision and build on the popularity of Astro's Playroom. So basically, what's happening here is that Sony Japan Studios is essentially no more, effective April 1st. Team Asobi is that studio now. This also makes sense considering all the high-level people we've seen and heard about leaving the studio in recent months. And while this is sad, as pointed out later by pushsquare.com, this means something big is coming for Astrobot, which I'm all for, of course. I loved Astrobot and Astrobot VR. But you guys let me know if you're ready for more Astrobot, or do you not care about Astrobot? Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PS5 SSD expansion release. So this time might be the first time that we have something more realistic, more tangible in terms of when this feature will finally be coming to the PlayStation 5. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, Sony will reportedly enable support for a PlayStation 5 SSD storage expansion this summer. That's according to a new report from Bloomberg, which states that support for storage expansion will be enabled via a firmware update that also unlocks higher cooling fan speeds to ensure the console doesn't overheat. When asked for a comment on the Bloomberg report, Sony said it had no timing to share. As previously announced, we are working to enable M.2 SSD storage expansion for PlayStation 5. The timing has not been announced and details will be shared later, a spokesperson told Bloomberg. So there you have it. It seems like we're finally going to get the SSD expansion, but we're going to have to wait until the summer for this specific update, which makes me wonder what's coming for the possible March update. It was last rumored to be VRR and native 4K 120 support, but of course we'll just have to wait and see. You guys let me know if you're okay to wait until the summer for the SSD expansion feature. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It's time to expand." Obviously, this is related to the SSD expansion feature and us finally having something more tangible. A report is pretty useful, especially from Bloomberg. It seems like this summer will be the time when we get our SSD expansion. And if you're excited for that, destroy the comment section with "It's time to expand." And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.